Always low prices at Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza.
Discussion was had at last board meeting regarding Green Cross of America and whether or not their special use permits and marijuana licenses would be revoked. Commissioner Strickland starts by making a motion to revoke both special use permits and both marijuana licenses. Peter Necko, who is representing Green Cross, began to speak his case.
The state only got our license back in July 18th, and we finally got my badge straightened out and trying to get the renewal of the recreational license and the renewal of the medical license from the state. Without them, I really shouldn't be participating in trying to get a county license because one's dependent upon the other. We have not gotten any movement on the state. We sent them the $10,000. They deposited it in their account, the whole route. But I have not been able to get anyone at the state to assist me.
Commissioner Koenig asked if there was ever a point in time where a lot of marijuana was growing. Peter Necko responds by saying, "There's nothing going on right now, but sitting in a freezer," he says, "is approximately 60 pounds of whole wet plant, which is just bud, frozen." He states that he can't sell or have it tested till he gets the licenses back. Commissioner Koenig also asks if that was all that was grown, and Necko responds saying that there was plants in process, but they killed them off and destroyed them because he says there's no way for them to deal with it. He also states that he has sold wholesale to processors, but has never sold out of the facility. Necko talks about selling his license.
There are people trying to buy a license, and I would happily sell it to them as soon as everything is taken care of.
You're aware you can't sell a county license.
I can't sell the county license, but and the state license, when you sell it, has to be transferred fund-wise and then transferred to the people. That's what happened wrongly when they transferred it to Exhale, because Exhale hadn't paid it. Then there's state laws that apply that say it's not a valid sale and so forth. But as soon as someone signs on that paper, I have to notify the county that we're putting in for a change of ownership, as far as I understand from the regulations.
Right. So if you can't sell a county license, what difference does it make to you if we revoke something you can't sell?
Because I cannot at this time, then when I get the marijuana tested, I can't sell it to another facility.
The commissioners asked to hear from the planning director, Brett Wagner, and Nye County Sheriff's Office Detective Center.
We did get some reports when they were before the board the last time back in March. We have not received anything since March as well, even being 0, which is another requirement. And according to the state, they were required even through this whole license issue to continue to stay in compliance with the metric system. There's never been an excuse out of that.
The only thing Detective Centered had to add was that on June 10th, they did try to inspect the facility, but no one was there. There was also no waste log submitted to the Nye County Sheriff's Office or the state, which they are required to do. The chairman calls for the vote.
Right, at this point in time, I'm going to call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
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 Aye. Unanimous 4-0.